August 2012. Thousands of 8th graders from 18 Eastern Kentucky school districts set off on the journey of a lifetime, with Berea College Gear Up guiding them along the way. The destination 5 years down the road, high school graduation and college. May 2017. With the goal at hand and 5 years of hard work complete, those former Gear Up 8th graders proudly received their high school diplomas. Next stop, college and careers. Funded by the U.S. Department of Education and under the umbrella of Partners for Education at Berea College Gear Up prepares thousands of rural Kentucky students for post-secondary education, providing information, support, and on-campus experiences for underserved students starting in middle school.
I would say that Gear Up would be a great tool to get you excited for college and get you prepared.
My name is Jenna Pratt. I have a graduated senior from South Laurel High School. I'm going to be attending Eastern in the fall for nursing. Through the Gear Up program the past 5 years, we've been able to go on college trips for college campuses and been able to visit college fairs, and through like calculators and iPads we've been able to branch out with technology and figure out what we wanted to do. Like I was able to figure out what career I wanted to do through the Gear Up program and through ACT prep sessions and AP test preps and everything. I've been able to raise my composite score very high. That way I'd be able to get more scholarships. So I'm very thankful for Gear Up for that. Gear Up has just prepared me overall to become a more successful human being.
Gear Up helps you prepare to get ready for college because it teaches you to set goals for yourself, to plan what you're going to do.
My name is Evan Bowling. I graduated 2017 South Laurel High School, valedictorian, captain the boys soccer team, made the state a few times, it was awesome. I'm planning to go to Villanova to study astrophysics next year. Gear Up has prepared me to be successful in college. I feel like I'm more knowledgeable going into college now than I would have been.
When you think about Gear Up, it really is how we get students to start thinking and hoping and dreaming about post-secondary education when they're in middle school, making sure that they are academically prepared for college, that they have a college plan, and then that they have that caring adult that helps them get from 7th grade all the way through high school into that first year of college. Gear Up is essential in that starting at middle school, we're starting to frame for kids, what does college look like and how do I get to college?
I'm looking at different colleges and seeing what college would best fit me, and that's why I was so interested.
Gear Up's really the reason that I could say I've seen colleges. I wouldn't have visited the Cumberlands or Campbellsville or any of those other schools that we've got to visit if it wasn't for Gear Up. They've given me options that I never would have had otherwise. I probably would have ended up at the local school, and there's nothing wrong with that. But now I realize that I'll be at Murray State for 4 years. And I wouldn't have known that if it wasn't for Gear Up showing me how to pick a school, how to pick a college, and really how to live my life.
You know, you have other aspects of poverty, including, you know, lack of resources, being disadvantaged by the fact that, you know, your home situation may not be stable, that clothing may be a question, that food, where our next meal is coming from. So when you take a look at those things in whole, if you will, those are some of the challenges just out of the box that kids who have been served by Gear Up face as they try to be successful in this world. Over the past 4 years, we've seen this continuous growth in the ACT, average ACT score of all of our kiddos, but especially our disadvantaged kiddos. And so when I think about that and when I think about what that means, what it means to me is that these kids have access to opportunity that they may not have had before. What I believe is that more of these kids think they can, and they will.
In 2012, the high school graduation rate across Berea College Gear Up schools was 74%, with the goal to increase that by 20%. 5 years later, the graduation rate was 94%. The percentage of students meeting benchmark on the ACT also increased. In English, from 46.9% to 50.7%. In math, from 30.5% to 37.3%. And in reading, from 38.5% to 49.7%. And those numbers boost post-secondary opportunities for students of need, both academically and financially.
I really wasn't able to prepare myself financially if it weren't for Gear Up, for preparing me through testing and opportunities to learn about financial aid and scholarships. So through that, I was able to I have a free ride going into college for both of my years. High school was very challenging, and I'm thankful for them for staying with us.
I also graduated high school with my associate's degree, so that was pretty cool. One of the ladies who work in the Gear Up down at the high school, she actually kind of put in perspective, you can have a good career even if you don't go to a 4-year college and everything.
Another challenge is just because of location, getting to a wide variety of options for them and see what is a good fit for an individual student.
I've visited all kinds of colleges across Kentucky, even ones out of state. It was really the greatest thing. I met all kinds of people across Kentucky personally and just educationally. It was really, really good.
The supports that Gear Up puts into the schools really allow us to push ourselves academically as well as socially. Gear Up really helped me overcome, I guess a few challenges would have been with having a learning disability. For instance, I have ADHD and can't write very well. Gear Up has always made it a lot easier for me.
Where do you start if you want to be an astrophysicist in a small town? Gear Up provided us many opportunities for summer camps, summer programs, enrichment activities, online resources, like I said, the calculators, just everything we could have hoped for to get outside of this small town and reach for the stars.
In doing this work with Gear Up and engaging with students, the most gratifying piece is seeing them step into their own power, their own voice.
The signing day that we just had in the spring here, being at the high school for the last 5 years and to see over 100 students commit to a specific post-secondary school was an awesome day.
I'm attending Union College in the fall, and I hope to get my bachelor's degree in nursing.
I'm just excited to see what the world has to offer.